Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. Our flight to Albania is departing in a few minutes. Buckle up and enjoy the flight.
Oh my god, it's so bloody hot. Jesus.
I'm actually so excited. Oh my god.
Guys, my brain is just thinking the beach. Like,
I just want to go to the beach, but I literally just want to go to the beach.
It was bidding on me, but I'm young, money got it written on me. Okay, now we got some action. Everything he said it happened. That boy light is Michael Jackson. But on verses he been blacking.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like yo. My men, my women, we don't feel about the just that the most king, yo. Yeah. Feel real good with your hands in the air and lick 2 shots in the atmosphere. It's been 3 weeks since you were looking for your friend, the one you let hit it and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you ain't him, they give him a little trim to begin. Now you think you really gon' pretend like you wasn't down and you called him again. Plus when you give it up so easy, you ain't even fooling him. If you did it then and you pop again, talking out your neck saying you're a Christian, a Muslim, sleeping with the gin. Now that was the sin that did Jezebel in. Who you gon' tell when the repercussions spin? Showing off your ass cause you thinking it's a trend, girlfriend. Let me break it down for you again. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Respect is just the minimum, nigga. And you still defending them now. Lauren is only human. Don't think I haven't been through the same predicament. Let it sit inside your head like a million women in Philly pen. It's silly when girls sell their souls because it's sin. Look at where you be in. Hair weaves like Europeans. Fake nails up out Korea.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast. Shayo, that, shayo, Choco bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, cause I'm different by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the girl, it's out, though. I'm a mind that's you can talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that devils. Like the Baba fly, oh. My eye, oh. Don't cry, oh. I need people and shadow. 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 I did what I got when then kill Sovoma. I did try to buy moto, Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Leggy Bona. Now so much you make you have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Felisu. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Felisu. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, maybe another time, maybe another life, you will be my wife and we'll get it right. Don't last. Now everybody go to breakfast. I have to say bye-bye, yo. Bye-bye, yo. To the love of my life. My eye, yo. Don't cry, yo. I need people and shadow. 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 Kilo fait on m'a tête chocolat. Fine, oh bagatelle. Watch your love for like it. Why not more than your body, chocolate.
We hit the club and it's conscious from the jealousy. We in the bag and we bugging the shit. down just like Angela. From the blood, she's not holding shots. Lavish bag, watch her blow. Back it's away. Every time.
And I thought I should probably catch you guys up on what happened today. So today was day one and I'm currently in Tirana. It's basically the capital city of Albania. What did I do today? I woke up in the morning, got ready and everything. I think I showed you guys my outfit if I'm not wrong, yeah. And then I headed into town. But tell me why immediately I got into town, it started raining. And then I got into a restaurant. It was like a restaurant that I saw on TikTok. According to TikTok, or like according to the person I found the TikTok from, she's not like a local person, she was a tourist as well, and she said that when she went there she had like really good brunch. So I was just like, you know what, I might as well just try it. So immediately I got there, it genuinely started raining cats and dogs. Like I'm not even exaggerating you guys, there were literally thunderstorms and everything. And I was talking to the guy who was serving me, and he was basically saying how this is the first time in summer there's been a storm. Like there hasn't been a storm the whole summer. And I was just like, that's interesting. Why is it when I get here suddenly there's a storm? Like, am I the problem? Like, am I a chaos magnet? Like, is it everywhere I go chaos has to follow me? But after that I had like French toast. I didn't like the French toast. I don't know what it is about this place. Like, I don't know if it's just me or the food itself is just no good, because I know I'm a really picky eater when it comes to what I eat. But I just find myself, I'm generally struggling with the food here, because yesterday when I got here, it was late at night. By the time I was going to get out food, I tried like a restaurant just by the street, like, you know, like a Bossman shop. That's what I tried, but then I didn't like the food. But then in my head I was just like, oh, you know what, it's probably just because it's Bossman food. Now when I tried the breakfast as well, because to me, in my opinion, I just thought that people can never go wrong with breakfast. That's what I thought. When I tried the French toast, it wasn't good at all. Like, there's a weird taste I can't explain to you. Like, it has spices, but there's a weird taste that their food has that it's just not going well with me, basically. After that, I ended up going to the mall because I wanted to look for an umbrella because I didn't want to get rained on. I went into the mall. It was like a 1-minute walk from where I was. And then when I got into the mall, I started exploring like the different stores that they have. Surprisingly, they have more stores here than what I have like back at home. Like, I was actually so shocked. Like, I didn't expect this place to be that good, if that makes sense. Like, I thought it was just like a small country, or like, I don't know how to explain. But you see how like in the UK you expect to like have everything? They have more things than us here, and I was actually so shocked. So after that, I just started exploring like different stores. Not that I was gonna buy anything, but I just thought I might as well just have a look around. And then went to KFC to try some food, because I just thought, let me just start off with something, see how it tastes, and then just go from there, because I didn't want to order like a lot of things and then I just don't like it. So I got like 3 pieces of chicken with fries, and I ended up liking it because it just tastes like normal fast food, like normal KFC. So I have a feeling I'm just gonna end up having KFC the whole time I'm here, just because I'm just not getting along with the food. When you're spending money, you want to spend your money on good food. When I go to like the coastline, I'll probably give a go to like other restaurants, because probably the coast food is probably better. But at the moment, when I'm in the city, I'm just not getting along with the food. I got back, took a nap, and when I woke up the sun was out, so I went out and took some content. And after that I came back, took a nap again, got ready for dinner, went out for dinner, and just came back. I did my whole bedtime routine, and then now I'm just about to go sleep. So yeah, it's just the food that's not doing it for me. Tomorrow I'm gonna be going to a shooting range. I'm really excited about that. Like, that's something I really want to do. I feel like another reason why I came to Albania is because my thing is, my friends and I just kept on saying, oh yeah, we want to go to Albania, we want to go to Albania, we want to go to Albania. And it's a visa-free country if you're a student in the UK. But like, the trip never made it out of the GC. And then I was just like, I want to go somewhere and just think about my life. Like, there's just a lot that I want to think about while I'm here. Because I'm graduating next year and I don't know what I want to do with myself, if that makes sense. Yeah, I study mechanical engineering and I know I'm really interested in the aircraft industry. Like, that's my passion. I really, really love the aircraft industry. But then, you know, that's not enough. Like, I really need to know, like, what I want to do in the aircraft industry, like what exactly I want to do. So that's another thing I really wanted to think about while I'm here. But also at the same time, I just wanted to think about, like, where my life is headed, if that makes sense. I was supposed to take this trip on my birthday, but then, as you guys know, I had an exam on my birthday. Like, I had an exam, it was actually a coding exam on my birthday. Every single birthday for the past 4 years, I've had an exam. To me, it was just like, I feel like this was the right time for me to travel because it's right before uni starts, and now that I'm going into my final year, I just want to have like a clear picture of what I want for myself. That's another reason why I came here. And also just the fact that the trip was never making out of the GC. So I was like, you know what, I might as well pack my bags and generally just go by myself and see what Albania is about. And that's why I'm here. At the same time, I feel like the aspect of my hyper independence is coming into play. I don't think I talk about this on my social media. I don't think I've ever talked about it, but I basically went to boarding at a really young age. I went to boarding like when I was in class 3, basically year 3, class 3. And then I've seen myself, like, when I came into uni, I saw aspects of myself that came from me going to boarding at such an early age. Like, I'm super hyper independent, where in the sense of, like, the kind of person who I'm just like, I'll do it by myself. I don't need anyone's help. I'll just go by myself, or like, I'll just do this and this, like, by myself and everything. So to me, it's just like, I feel like my hyper independence is coming into play into this as well, because I'm here and I'm just like, I'll just explore the city by myself. It's fine if no one is able to come. It's okay. So there's that aspect as well. And I've honestly enjoyed my first day here. Having to do things at my own time is something that I'm really enjoying, because I wake up at my own time. I take content on my own time. I wake up, I journal, I pray at my own time. Like, you basically just do things at your own time. And that's one thing I'm really enjoying. So yeah. I'm really excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to the shooting range, and then now the day after tomorrow, that's when I'm going to the coastline, which I'm really excited about that. According to the weather forecast, it says that it's gonna be sunny when I head to the coastline, so I'm genuinely really excited about that. But yeah, honestly, I've had such a good day today. Only the food that's giving me problems, that's my only thing. But I feel like I can survive on fast food. Like, I think I'll be fine. But I'm just about to sleep right now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2. I'm going to the shooting range, but I want to stop by somewhere and have breakfast because I'm really, really hungry, and I don't think I want to have KFC for breakfast. So I'm going to have a look at what I can find, probably some coffee as well, just to wake myself up. But come along with me as we go into town today.
Somebody tell me the answers. Me and you isn't the answer. Me and you isn't.
Okay, so I just finished to the shooting range right now. I'm just gonna, oh my god, it's so bloody hot, Jesus. I'm just gonna go grab some food right now. I'm going to a Chinese restaurant just because I feel like that's my safest option. I'm gonna try the Chinese restaurant and see what it's about. Because when I tried the food here, as I said, I'm not getting along with it. So we're gonna go to this Chinese restaurant, it's just by here. And then after that, I think I'm gonna go back and continue exploring the city. Let me see on TikTok if I can find anything else to do in the city.
Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be.
I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 on my yard. Yeah, in my mind is a warning. Crazy, the one you're lying. I've been wondering all the one that got the scene banging. And I go hard, that's why they keep talking. Yeah. 3 years and I'm only just getting started. One song and I got the people excited. It's a whole town. It's a whole town, are you ready? Ready cause I'm going steady. Everybody want to lie, they want to fight, they want to get me. Kill me, they won't kill me. Tell me why they won't try me. When they really don't know me. Hey, hey. I'm on my tunnel vision. I beat their allegation. I'm moving on a mission. I don't need supervision. Yeah, 1 in a million. I got the ammunition. They couldn't see the vision. They couldn't see it. Nobody's finding you. Came for the wickedest one. Me and my girls in the wickedest time. I know you see it and know you want more. What you say? What you know, yeah. Came for the wickedest one. Me and my girls in the wickedest time. I know you see it and know you want more. Mountain in my life, no thinking twice. I did my lane, so no debating. Don't worry, you know me. I know send anybody. I'm alright, I do it naturally. It's out down, I'm ready. Ready, gonna go in steady. Everybody want to lie, they want to fight, they want to get it. Kill me, they won't kill me. Tell me why they won't try me when they really don't know me. Hey, hey, I'm on my tunnel.
I just checked in, and I feel like because I'm at the beach or like I'm at the coastline, for me it didn't make sense for me to stay at a hotel. Or rather, I feel like when you're staying at the coastline, it makes more sense for you to stay like at an Airbnb, more like a homey type of vibe. And then when you're in the city, it makes more sense for you to stay in a hotel. I don't know, that's my girl math, or that's how I operate in my head. So I decided to get like an Airbnb/hotel. It's actually quite pretty. Let me show you guys how it looks like. So this is like, ignore my stuff over here. But this is like the kitchen area. Like you can make yourself, oh my phone is there. You can make yourself like a cup of tea and everything, which I feel like is really good considering how much I'm struggling with the food. And then let me take you guys to the balcony. Let me show you guys the balcony. So this is a balcony, like you have your own washing stuff. But at the same time, look at that. Like honestly, just look at that. That's actually so beautiful. And then there's the sunset as well. I'm gonna come here and watch the sunset in a minute. And then there's also downstairs, also guys, I feel like this is such a good place for taking content. So then you come back in, and then we have the TV over there, and then we have like the room here, which is so beautiful as well. Like I feel like this is so pretty. Like, oh my god, I actually can't. Like I'm actually so obsessed. Let me show you guys. Like you can also open here and come out through the balcony. I didn't even come to the room yet because I wanted to show you guys, but there's that. And then you also have a TV in the room as well. Yeah, there you go. You also have a TV in the room as well. And then you have a mirror as well. There's me. Why is it not focusing? Don't piss me off. There's me in the room and everything. I'm a bit dirty. I need to shower. But you have that. I feel like this is such a cute place to like get ready and everything. So I'm actually so excited because this is like my own personal space. And then you have the bathroom, which is, oh, look at that light. Oh, the content is gonna eat so bad. Wait, how do I put on the lights? I don't know how to put on the lights in the bathroom. What have I done? Oh, there you go. There's the bathroom. And then you have this light as well. You have that light as well, which is so beautiful. Like this place is actually so pretty. Like I actually can't. Like, what do you mean this is a place I'm gonna stay for the next few days? Like, I promise you guys, Albania has my heart. Like, I genuinely feel like I'm gonna come back. Because what do you actually mean? Like, I can watch TV there. Not that I watch TV, but I can watch TV there. But then I also have the room as well. Like, anyways, I need to go shower and start getting ready because, as I said, I haven't eaten all day because I've just been snacking. I haven't had like proper food, and I feel like I deserve like a really, really good dinner, if that makes sense. So we're gonna go shower and start getting ready. I feel like I want to put on a wig, just because it feels like, I feel like it makes more sense because like I'm by the beach. Yeah, I think we're gonna put on like a curly wig and everything. But this is the place. It's actually so beautiful. Like, oh! Do you know what, guys? Actually, this is generally the best decision I ever made. Like, me traveling by myself is generally the best decision I've ever made in a long time, because I just kept on, I was always second guessing myself, and I was like, Oh, I'm scared, but I've had such a good experience. Honestly, like, the people here are quite nice as well. Like, as I said, I was generally stranded down the hill and like someone came to pick me up and I was like, how much is it? And then she was like, no, don't worry about it. You don't have to pay for the taxi. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what else can you ask for? I actually can't wait to go to the beach tomorrow. Okay, Speranza, you need to go shower. But I feel very musty, like, you know when it's hot and you're sweaty and you've been in the bus for so long? That's how I feel, like very musty, very sticky. So I'm just gonna go shower and start getting ready. So actually we can get ready together. We're gonna get ready together because guys, this is the best decision I ever made, honestly. It's actually the best decision I ever made. I can't.
Bitch shit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cactus. Little bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, little bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, you know I love it when you talk dirty. Messy, you my orange soda shorty. You act like a little me, I wanna fuck you. You the type to kill me, I won't touch you. You want me drop a band on some cute shoes. You want me be the man you can vent to. You let me beat it up, you let me practice. Now I'm finna lay you on the mattress. Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cactus.
Okay guys, so I'm now walking to the restaurant and I'm just thinking to myself, like, I'm currently walking on the streets of Albania and my mom is at home praying for my safety, but here I am by myself, just in another whole country, and she's back at home praying for my safety and I'm here walking on the streets by myself. I don't even know if it's safe enough. Like, Speranza, you really need to stop living life on the edge. But I'm 5 minutes away from the restaurant, so I think I'll be fine. It's just very hilly though, like just so many hills and I'm tired, like bro. Thank God I did wear heels though. I wore flat shoes, but it's very hilly. It's giving me, you could probably say it's giving me like, I wouldn't say Mombasa, more like Diani. I feel like this is giving me Diani vibes. I don't know. No, actually Mombasa, because it feels like a very busy town. It doesn't feel like just a beach. So let me head to the restaurant. I'm 5 minutes away. I don't even know what direction I'm going, by the way. I really need to stop living life on the edge. Like, genuinely, I really need to stop this because why am I on the street by myself? Like, Speranza, why? But I think it's relatively safe. Either way, I picked a restaurant that's like quite close to where I'm staying. So I picked a restaurant that's like 10 minutes away. So I think I'll be fine. It's just a 10-minute walk, so I think I'll be okay. But I don't know how to cross the road. Oh, I'm not supposed to cross. Jesus. But now I'm crossing the road. And we're going this way, I think. I think I'm supposed to go that way. No, I think I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, I'm right. I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, never mind. I'm going the right direction. So I'll let you guys know when I get there. Bye. Okay guys, I found this Italian restaurant because, as I said, I felt like having some pasta. It wasn't where I was going, it was actually on the way, and then I was like, I really can't be asked to walk all the way down the hill, so I stopped by here. It's called Manu Restaurant. It's like a fish restaurant type of thing. Plus, I'm gonna have pasta with seafood as well as some fries. I'm gonna show you guys the view. Look at how pretty it is. Like, look at that. I don't feel like the camera is like showing how pretty it is, but it's generally so beautiful, like 10 out of 10. I can't wait to see how it looks like during the day or like during sunrise. I'll probably wake up really early and come to the beach and watch the sunrise. I'm really thinking of doing that. I think that's a really good idea, but I'm just waiting for my food. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Like, I've just been snacking on the snacks that I got. which was like a sneaker, apple juice, and crisps, and that's it. I haven't had like proper food the whole day, so I'm generally starving. I don't like how when I travel, I don't eat properly. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you know how when I'm back at home, I usually have like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When I'm traveling, I find myself having like 2 or 1 meals, which is not good, but like, it's not my fault at the same time. I feel like another reason why my appetite is quite low while I'm here is because I'm genuinely struggling with the food. Like, let's see if this city's food is better compared to the capital city, and I'll let you guys know. Let me just wait for my food right now. Oh my god, guys, this is the first thing that I've eaten here, and I've actually liked it. The fries are really, really good. They have like rosemary fries. Now, who's passing in between my interview?
Why between my interview you're passing around? I hate you!
They have like rosemary fries, and this is the first thing that I've eaten here that I actually like. I'm about to inhale this plate. I'm still waiting on my pasta, which is fine, but this is actually really good. Like, it looked like I found a spot. Imagine if the pasta is good as well. I am never leaving.
I'm in this ever!
I'm staying here. It's actually really, really good. Like, it's so good. I know it's just fries, but it's actually so good. Like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. This is a pasta, yeah? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me show you guys my pasta. I've already inhaled the fries, but I should probably ask for a drink. I don't know what drink I want though. I should probably ask for a drink. Let me see what they have. I don't know what they have. I'll ask her. Guys, I like the pasta. Like, this is the first place that I've found, and I genuinely like the food. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I've genuinely struggled for the past 2 days, but this pasta is really, really good. Like, oh my god. I don't know if I'm hungry or it's actually really good, but I don't care. But it's genuinely so good. Like, 2 out of 10. I'll probably get some ice cream after this, just like a dessert after this. But oh my god, it's actually so hot. Wait. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, it's genuinely so good. I'm actually so shocked, but this is a bit hot though. Need some tissue. Maybe we should add a bit of black pepper. Let's try. Just a bit of pepper. Oh my god, this is genuinely so good. Ah, I could cry. I want to inhale this whole plate. Like, I don't think you guys understand.
What would I do?
2 out of 10.
If I didn't love you, babe, what would I do? If I didn't love you.
Oh god, guys, I've literally cleared the plate. Like, I've finished everything. Look, just look at this. Just look at this. That's how you know I was genuinely so hungry. Like, I was genuinely starving, because since when does Franca clear her plate? That's number one. Number two, since when do I actually enjoy the food? Like, I've actually enjoyed the food. That's new. Like, I'm actually so surprised. Tomorrow we're coming back here because this is actually so good. Tomorrow we'll be back. But we're gonna go get ice cream now and then head home now to sleep. Time to sleep, bedtime.
I just wanna take you there. You don't gotta know where. Does he touch you here like this? Let me take the friction from your lips. And I'ma love you, girl, the way you need. Ain't no one gonna stop us. Ain't no one gonna stop us. And I'ma give you, girl, what you feel. I'm the drug in your veins. Just fight through the pain. It's what you want. He's what you want. He's what you want. He's what you want. I'm what you need. What you need.
Good morning, guys. I just finished getting ready, but I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm just about to go to the beach. Like, that's all I've been thinking about. Like, my brain is just like, let's go to the beach. But the view outside is so beautiful. Like, I think I tried wrong door. Oop, sorry. Right door. The view outside is actually so pretty. Like, I tried showing you guys in the morning during sunrise and everything, but let me show you guys. Like, look at this. Like, just look at that. Just genuinely just look at that. But I really want to go to the beach. Like, guys, my brain just thinking the beach. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna pack my bag. I just want to carry my tripod and take some photos. But other than that, I'm thinking of having like a brunch by the beach. You know what, let me just shut up and let's go to the beach.
Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cactus. Little bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Hey, little bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Hey, you know I love it when you talk dirty. Mess, you my orange soda shorty. You act like a lil me, I wanna fuck you. You the type to kill me, I won't touch you. You want me drop a band on some cute shoes. You want me be the man you pretend to. You let me beat it up, you let me practice. Now I'm finna lay you on the mattress. Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cactus. Little bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Hey, no bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Hey.
I don't know if you guys can see me, but let's talk about the hills here. Why is it so hilly? Like, it's literally a whole workout getting back to their room. Like, why? Why is it so hilly? You guys think I'm exaggerating? Just look at this hill, and it's a 17-minute walk, right? But like half of it is just climbing hills. We can't do it. Like, I can't keep on doing this. I really can't. There we go. Another hill. Another hill. Another hill. Oh. Genuinely, like, why do they have so many hills? Like, it feels like I'm doing a whole workout while I'm heading back. And it's only to the coastal area. But like, why? There's so many hills. I can't keep up. Please, release me. I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm ready for tonight. This is the outfit. This is what I'm wearing tonight. There you go. I'm basically going to like a beach club for like a party. Apparently it's like free entry for women. And I was like, hell yeah, sign me up. So that's where we're going right now. Let me call the taxi and then I start heading there. But I need to fix my lace first. Give me a second. Can you tell that I literally just woke up? First of all, I know I'm wearing my t-shirt front backwards and backwards front. That's because when I got home yesterday, my thing is I don't even drink. Like, I was very much sober. Oh, this is new information for you guys. So I don't drink alcohol. And what's this thing called? Basically, when I went out yesterday, by the time I got back home, I was so tired. Like, you know when you just want to take off your wig? I literally took off my wig in the Uber. And I was like, I want to go to my bed. And then I literally undressed over there by the door. And then I went and brushed my teeth and entered bed immediately. Like, I didn't even think twice. But let me make you guys laugh. Basically, I forgot my... Let me show you guys. You see this thing? Like, this works in the UK, but it doesn't work here. Like, here you need like a plug. So that the sockets are weird, basically. So I carried my plug yesterday because I was going out and my phone was about to die. And also my camera was about to die as well. And I decided to carry my plug. But tell me why I lost it. My thing is, I do remember picking it up with my camera. So when I was done eating, I picked up my camera, my charger, and my... What's this thing called? My charger and the plug. But when I got here, I just couldn't find it in my bag. So it got lost somewhere. I don't know where. Like, I can't pinpoint at what point in the night I lost it. And you know what? It's fine. I woke up today morning and I was like, oh my god, should I go back to the club and get it? Or should I buy another one? Because I don't even know where to buy one here. And then to go to the club is a 30-minute walk. And it's a 30-minute back. And then Uber is like... I don't know how to translate this in pounds. Uber is like £10 basically. So to me in my head, I'm like, why am I spending £20 to go buy... to go pick my plug? Yet I'm not even sure I'm gonna get it there. First of all, I texted the club on Instagram. Let me show you guys. I texted the club on Instagram and I was like, yo, do you guys you see, I texted them and I was like, yo, do you guys have like a plug? Have you guys seen my plug there? And they haven't responded. So I'm just like, what's the point of me going all the way there? And then I come back and what if I get there and the plug is not there? and I've spent like £20. So now I'm just gonna go buy another one because hey, like what can I actually do? But oh my god guys, yesterday night was actually such a good night. You know, when I got back from the beach, I was actually so tired because you know how when you stay in the sun for like so long, you just become so drained. And I didn't take a nap during the day. Of course I was scared to go to the club by myself because it's just like you're genuinely going to the club by yourself, and I don't know, like it's different when you're going by yourself and not with your friends. But honestly, that was the best decision that I made because I could have been here, sat here in my bed just watching Better Squad on the TV. But I went out and I actually had such a good time. Like, it's such a good place. First of all, the food there, I really like the food and the drinks. Definitely, if you ever come to Albania, go to the Lost Seaside. They have really good food and really good drinks. Like, as I said, I don't know if I told you guys how much I was struggling with the food in the city, but I really like the food by the coastline, if that makes sense. Maybe because I really like seafood. I just woke up. I got back like at 3 a.m. and then I literally removed my wig in the Uber, dropped my bag there, changed, brushed my teeth, entered bed immediately. Also, I feel like I'm getting sick because, okay, when I went out yesterday, I didn't have a sweater. But like at the same time, it was really hot. It was like 22 degrees. So I'm just like, why am I sick? And I can't tell if it's my allergies or it's just that I have a cold, if that makes sense. But I have a feeling it's just my allergies. But honestly, 10 out of 10 night. If you're ever scared to go out by yourself, honestly, just do it, because I also ended up meeting like such amazing people yesterday. 10 out of 10. Like, you meet people from different sides of the world. Like, I met some Italian friends, and then I met some girls, and they were from the UK as well, which was really good, like having them there basically. And honestly, 10 out of 10 night, like I would do that again. I would definitely do that again. But now I'm a bit hungry, but also I want to do laundry as well, because like in this Airbnb there's like a washing machine. Why should I continue moving around with dirty clothes? I might as well just wash my clothes, if that makes sense. So I think I might do that today. Also, it's quite gloomy outside, like it's not sunny. According to the weather forecast, it says that it's gonna be relatively cloudy the whole day. Like the only time the sun is gonna come out is like at 7 p.m, which is basically sunset. Actually, I can take some pictures then, but other than that, it's quite cloudy, but the rest of the week is quite sunny. So I might make some content actually, but I don't even have a plug. Like, I need to charge my phone, my iPad is dead, my watch is dead. Like, we genuinely need to go look for a plug, because I really can't be asked to go 31 minutes away. Like, you actually can't pay me any amount of money to go 31 minutes away and back right now. I'm just like, maybe I should look for like a store nearby and go buy a plug, and then we're gonna come back. Maybe I should just chill at home today actually. Like, what if I actually just chill? But I also want to explore the city. I really want to explore the city though. Yeah, I think we're gonna explore the city, because I'm just like, I'm here for a reason basically. So why should I be staying at home like a bummy? And I can go explore the city, you know. Good thing, okay, good and bad thing about here is that they mostly use cash. So even if your phone is dead, I think, okay, no, you actually need Google Maps. I lied. You need Google Maps to like move around. But like, if your watch is dead, or like your phone is dead, like you have cash, if that makes sense. So you'll be fine. Like, you won't disappear, like you won't get lost. Actually, come to think about it, I feel like this country is actually relatively safe. Like, you remember the night I was walking around and when I just got here, I didn't experience any problems. Like, apart from men just looking at you and stuff, they all they do is just look, like they don't like act on it. It's not like in the UK where you more or less get kidnapped. So, you know, it's quite safe actually, if you're ever worried about doing a solo trip. But honestly guys, I was actually so scared of going to the club alone, but that was the best experience I've ever had. Like, I'm not saying I never have fun with my friends. I do. I always have a good time with my friends, but it was so good, like better than I expected. My skin is breaking out at the front. I don't know if you guys can see, but I think it's because of the heat, if I'm not wrong. Because I usually like do my morning routine and my evening routine, but it's still breaking out. So I have a feeling it's because of the heat. And also, I just haven't been drinking water while I'm here. Like, it just doesn't cross my mind. Like, I've just been living like a rat. But I think I should go look for a plug. I can't be asked though, it's so far. Actually, it's not far, it's a 5-minute walk. Guys, let's go look for a plug. I have a meeting at 3 p.m. So it's like I can go to town. I need to be back by a certain time basically. What's the time now? It's 10 a.m. right now. What if I go look for a plug and then I come back? As my phone charges, I shower and get ready for the day and do like a bit of laundry. And then we go explore the city, probably like grab some breakfast and be back home by 2:30. Have my meeting and then get ready for the evening and see what I'm going to do in the evening. I think that's a good plan for this. I've made so much content that I need to edit as well. Like there's YouTube, there's TikTok, there's so much that I need to do, but I'm just like, maybe I might as well do it when like I'm at home. For now, let me just enjoy and live in a moment, I guess. But I feel weird waking up and not showering immediately. Like part of my routine is just waking up and entering the shower immediately, but let's go buy a plug first and then come back and get ready properly. And then we start the day together. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. I have to go down a hill. Guys, this place is actually so hilly. Like, I'm doing a whole workout every single day. Like, it's actually jarring. Like, oh, let me stop complaining and let's go look for a plug. Basically, while I was doing my lashes, I was just thinking about how I generally just have to make it in life. Like, I was actually just dipping it and I was just like, actually, come rain, come sunshine, come snow, come thunderstorm, come tornado, I generally just have to make it in life. Because what do you mean, like, because right now I'm a student and like I know it's a privilege enough to be able to do this for yourself 100%. Like, it's a privilege enough to like studying abroad, and I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart. I'm really grateful and everything. Even grateful that I was able to take myself on this solo trip, depend on myself the whole trip, if that makes sense. Like, I paid for the flights by myself, I paid for the accommodation by myself, I'm paying for food by myself. Like, it's a great feeling when you can basically just take care of yourself. But as I was just getting ready, I just have to make it in life. Because what do you mean I can make this like my daily life? It's like, what do you mean I can be going on vacation on the daily? Like, I need my big girl engineering job, I need my influencing to make it out of the hood. Like, I generally just want to make it in life. And my thing is, ever since I was young, I always knew I was gonna be rich. I don't know how we're gonna be rich, but when you just know, I just know I'm just gonna be rich in future. Like, I just know it. Maybe because I'm very driven, if that makes sense. Like, I'm very focused. If I set my mind to something, I'm like, I want to achieve this and I want to get that. I must get it. And mind you, even like this trip, it's not like I'm spending like crazy. I'm not living large while I'm here, but I'm still having a good time just being by myself. Like, what do you mean I can wake up at any time, get ready? Like, right now it's 12. I've been getting ready for like 2 hours. And like, it just feels good basically. Like, another thing this solo trip has taught me is like, I really enjoy my own personal time. Like, I enjoy just taking care of myself. You can probably tell that from the way I carry myself, but like, I genuinely just enjoy catering to myself basically. And to me, it's just like one thing that I've really learned. When you show yourself like all the 5 love languages basically, you end up not settling for less. You see how right now I can take myself on vacation basically. If a partner was to come into my life in the future, you don't come with anything less. Like, you have to do more than what I'm doing for myself. If that makes sense. I've really learned to like not settle for less, because I give myself most of the things. So I'm just like, if you're coming into my life, what value are you gonna add? I'm just gonna swoop. As much as I've had issues with the food, even in the capital city, I was having issues as well because, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys what happened. Basically, I got here on the 29th and then I was staying in the capital city until the 31st. And then I was leaving the capital city until from the 1st. And then I came down here now to the coastline and I'm going to be here until the weekend basically, right? So when I booked my accommodation, I booked like from the 29th to the 31st. And then from the coastline, I booked from the 1st to the 6th basically. Yeah, to the 6th. While I was booking, I forgot that if I'm booking until the 31st, it means I check out on the 31st. It doesn't mean I check out on the 1st. My math, I thought that, oh yeah, I'm staying until the 31st because I'm traveling on the 1st. So that means on the 31st, I'm staying in the same place. So when I'm waking up on the 31st, I wake up to a text message from the accommodation guy, and he's like, hi, don't forget to check out at 11 and everything, and all that stuff. And then I stare at that message and I'm like, check out? What do you mean check out? Like, babes, I've moved in here. Like, I wish you guys saw how I had unpacked. Like, I genuinely hung all my outfits. Like, guys, I was genuinely living the life. Like, all my shoes were out. Like, I was not living in my suitcase, basically. Like, I was living out of my suitcase. So I wake up confused and I'm like, yo, what do you mean I'm supposed to check out? And then he's like, you booked until the 31st, you didn't book until the 1st. And then I was like, oh, damn. So it was a matter of like me having to find another accommodation for the 31st night. So I went to Airbnb because I was just like, I don't see the need of me booking like a bougie hotel just for one night. So I was just like, let me find like a cheeky little Airbnb and then I'm going to spend the night there. And then I'm going to leave on the 1st now the next day. So the 31st comes and everything. Oh yeah, so I've checked out of the hotel that I was staying in, and then I head out to the Airbnb. But then when I get there, I couldn't locate the Airbnb. Like, I didn't know where it is. Like, I couldn't tell where it is, basically. Even when I follow Google Maps and everything, I just couldn't tell. And even like when I followed the description he gave me, I just couldn't tell where it was. I'm busy texting him and I'm like, yo, where is your Airbnb located? Like, I don't live here. I don't know where your Airbnb is located and everything. He's like, he basically tells me where it is, but by the time he tells me, he takes an hour to respond to me. So that's one thing that really pissed me off, because I'm already stressed with the fact that I had to check out earlier than I had mentally prepared myself. And then you're also not responding to my messages, but then you're an Airbnb host. So that thing really rubbed me off in the wrong way. After that, I'm busy texting him and I'm like, yo, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? He takes an hour to respond to me, and then he responds to me and he tells me where it is. And then I'm like, good and great, right? And then I get there, I can't even access the door. But when I open the door, it's like construction was still going on in the building. Like, you know the thing for mixing cement? I was finding it downstairs at the ground floor. Then I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on here? And then I have a very heavy suitcase because I'm traveling for like a week. So I've carried like outfits for morning, evening, plus also my pajamas as well, plus also my showering stuff as well. Like, I basically carried my whole room, if you think about it. After that, enter the building, and then I'm like, what floor is my room at? Like, where am I going? And then he tells me my room is at 5th floor. And then I'm like, right, okay, that's cool. Like, I'll have a better view, that's fine. And then I ask him, okay, do you have a lift in the building? And then he's like, I don't have a lift in this building. So I'm just like, you expect me to carry my suitcase until 5th floor? I texted him like, okay, I have a heavy suitcase. I can't make it until 5th floor. It's heavy, unfortunately. Even if I tried to, I can't. Guys, my suitcase at the airport was 32 kilograms. 32 bombuklat kilograms. Like, I had to put on clothes on myself because my bag was full and my suitcase was full. And also at the Airbnb description, he didn't mention that he doesn't have a lift. So that's another thing. Like, I know I should have asked maybe when I didn't see it, but then to me, I was just like, every accommodation here that I've been to has had a lift. Or like, even when you travel, you do expect a lift. Like, I didn't deep like it was something that someone had to describe when they're booking like an Airbnb, or like in the Airbnb description. I didn't deep it. So I'm there like, yo. And he's like, no, there's no one who works here. Like, it's just a self-check-in and a self-checkout kind of thing. And then I'm like, right, okay, I unfortunately can't make it until 5th floor, so I'd like to cancel my reservation. I call Airbnb and I'm like, yo, the description didn't match the like, he basically didn't tell me there was no lift when I was coming, one, and second of all, he was basically taking long to respond to me. And I feel like as a host, that's not very accommodating to your guest, because I'm just like, yo, I'm a tourist, like, I don't come from here, like, I don't know anyone here. What if I was standing outside and I got kidnapped? Like, it's just a simple thing of like hospitality. And Airbnb were really, really good. Like, they offered me a refund for the accommodation, and then they also give me like a $25 coupon to use on my next like booking. When I was busy stranded with all of this, like, I can't make my suitcase up the stairs, like, everything was going sideways. I ended up booking a hotel for like one night but then the hotel was like 20-25 pounds ish, which is not bad. Compared to the UK, it's really not bad. When I get to the hotel, I had booked like a double bed, like, you know, when you book like a double bed, like something like this. Like, I'm not being a spoiled brat, guys. I promise you, I'm not being a spoiled brat, but it's just like, I think it just rubbed me off with the fact that he wasn't responding as quickly as I needed him to. Like, I'm standing on the road for 1 hour trying to figure out where your Airbnb is and you're not responding to me. You see, such things really rub me off in the wrong way. After that, I head to the hotel and then I check in the hotel and everything. And then at the hotel, they're like, I booked a double bed. Like, I booked like a standard double room for like 25 pounds. I go to the hotel room. When I enter the hotel room, I see it's not a double bed. It's a twin bed and a sofa bed. Then I'm like, right, don't actually piss me off. Don't piss me off! This is not what I asked for. Like, I said I want a double bed because I'm not sleeping with anyone. Like, I'm literally by myself. Why do I have 2 separate beds, if that makes sense? Like, this is actually not what I paid for. Like, I feel like it's different when you've worked so hard for your money and they don't give you the services that you expect, if that makes sense. So to me, I was just like, yo, this is not what I asked for. So I went back downstairs and I was like, yo, unfortunately, this is not what I asked for. Like, on the booking, it says I asked for a double bed, not a twin bed and a sofa bed. And then they're like, someone is gonna come upstairs to fix it. And then I go back upstairs waiting for someone and I'm trying to open the door and the door is not working. Mind you, think about the day I've had since morning and the door is not opening. I go back downstairs and I'm like, I didn't ask anyone to fix my room. I said, give me a different room because this is not what I booked. Like, I didn't ask for a twin bed and a sofa bed. I asked for a double room. I feel like if it was someone else's money, like, I wouldn't have cared as much. Like, I'd have been like, oh yeah, it's a bed, it's a bed. And then after that, they changed my room. While I'm busy telling them to give me another room, they're busy telling me that, oh yeah, but the room with the twin bed is bigger. And then I'm like, I don't care about the size. Like, I genuinely don't care about the size. I'm literally by myself. To them, it's just like, they were like, oh, but it's a bigger room. And I'm like, yo, that's not what I asked for, man. They end up giving me a double bed after that. That night, I didn't go out because I was very emotionally overwhelmed. And I just ended up sleeping. Now, the next day, I ended up like coming down to the coastline. But it was a very frustrating process. I was saying how it's a different kind of feeling when, like, you can afford things for yourself, basically. There's a financial freedom that comes with it, if that makes sense. I was saving up for this trip for so long. And as I said, the trip was never making out of the GC. Like, people just kept on saying, oh yeah, we'll go. But then it was just never happening. And then I said, to hell with it. Like, I'm actually gonna go by myself. And here I am, and I'm genuinely having a blast. I don't regret it at all. And I'd honestly recommend you guys to go on a solo trip. I know I'm a bit young. I shouldn't be doing this by the age of 21. I understand that 100%. I should probably be doing this when like I'm 26. I feel like I've learned so much about myself while I'm here. And I'm just grateful at the end of the day, honestly. I feel like every single time I'm recording a YouTube video, I'm always grateful about something. Honestly, I have no words. Like, I'm honestly just grateful. Let me finish getting ready. It's now 1 p.m. This is now, I'm taking the piss now. Guys, that's my outfit for today. I hope you guys can see. But yeah, that's the outfit for today. And then, let me start heading out now because I'm genuinely so hungry though. Guys, I don't know if you can see me, but this place reminds me so much of Brazil. Like, I've never been to Brazil before and I really want to go to Brazil. But like, you know how in Brazil you have like the favelas? Let me show you guys how this looks like. Wow, my camera is about to fall. Look at this, like, I don't know if you guys can see clearly. But like, of course it's not as dangerous as the favelas, but here it's like relatively safe. Or maybe it's because I haven't gone in like properly in. But so far it's been relatively safe. Like, there's no issue, or like I haven't had an issue with safety. But yeah, it really reminds me of Brazil. Not that I've been there before, as I said, but like, it just gives me those vibes. Like, it gives me Brazil vibes, you know, if that makes sense. But I found this restaurant that has, I was about to fall down the hill. I found this restaurant that has burgers and fries. It's like an American restaurant, and that's where we're going right now. And then I'm probably gonna stop by somewhere in the city and take some pictures because I really need to get some content done. Like, hi guys. So Chaos did actually locate me today. The last time I was speaking to you guys, I was going to get some burgers. Oh my god, my skin is actually scaring me. Tell me why. Somebody tell me why. The memory card on my camera is full. And then I went to buy another one, but then they only had 32 GB and I have 128 GB. And it's already full, so it didn't make sense to me to get the 32 GB. The next one that they had was 512, which I was like, it's too massive for me to buy right now, if that makes sense. So I had to delete stuff off my camera. But I'm just about to head for dinner. This is what I'm wearing. And if you guys can see, I'm literally a noisemaker. Like literally, I'm a bit bloated. Ignore that. But I'm just about to go eat. I don't know what I want to eat. I really wanted to go to the club, but I'm so tired. Like, I don't know. I can't do a bender. Like, I feel like I'm just a homebody. So I just want to go for dinner and journal and come home and sleep. Is that too much to ask for? No, it's not. So that's what we're going to go do right now. I also need to delete stuff off this thing. So I'm going to do that as I have dinner. But let's go. It's now 10 p.m. So I'm sort of late, kind of. I'm kind of late. I hope I'll find some stores that are open. But let's go. See what we can find. Guys, actually, just listen to this. Like, you can literally hear me from a mile away walking. Like, oh my god, like, this is actually embarrassing. Now that I think of it, I'm just like, Speranza, why did you wear this? But I feel like the outfit is eating. Like, you can't lie. You actually can't lie. Oh my god, guys, I have a confession that I just saw you guys. Basically, wait, let me keep the music. Let me shut the music down. Okay, as I was saying, I have a confession to tell you guys. Normally when I'm in the UK and like when I'm walking home by myself, let's say it's late at night, sometimes, not always, sometimes, keyword sometimes, like let's say I feel like I'm not safe, I usually start behaving like I'm crazy so that they don't kidnap me. Like, I usually start behaving like a crackhead. Like, I start laughing by myself. I start, like, it's actually bad. Like, it's actually really bad that I do that, but a girl's got to do what she has to do to be safe. So, can you really blame me? No, you can't. Actually, ignore this noise of this car. Like, this is actually insane. Like, just listen. I'm literally just annoyed, like, oh no, whose uncle is stopping me? Why is uncle stopping? You think your Range Rover impresses me? No, it doesn't. I don't care about your Range Rover. Stop speaking to me. I hate men. Why is he trying to speak to me? First of all, you're probably 50 years older than me. What do you mean you're stopping by to speak to me? Like, you know, actually, guys, men have no shame. Like, they absolutely have no shame. Because I'm generally minding my own business, and then you feel the need to stop driving to speak to me. Are you cray-cray? Like, are you crazy? Whole time, bro is probably like 50 years older than me. Like, keep it pushing, like, just keep on moving. Like, anyways, let's go get some dinner. Let me stop talking badly. This is bad speaking. Let me stop that. Wow. I was about to fall down this hill like a fool. Oh my god. Imagine falling down and you sound like a bell. That's actually so embarrassing. You know, I'd actually go back home. I promise you, I'm evaporating back to the apartment because it's embarrassing. Like, there's no way.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room, perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. It's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all.
Please, honestly, like, you know what, guys, actually, these hills will actually be the end of me. Why is it so hilly, bro? Because imagine living here or like doing uni here and you have to carry your groceries up the hill, bro. You guys would have to collect me down the hill because there's absolutely no way I could do this every day. Like there's no way, like you eat food, but then by the time you get home you're hungry because of this damn heels. Like I can't. Me can't do it. Me can't do it, unfortunately I can't.
I'm done. I'm done.
Release me from these hills. Maybe this is my sign to get my driver's license. Because if I had my driver's license, or like I knew how to drive, I would have rented a car here and I would be driving around everywhere. My dumbass doesn't know how to drive, so here we are walking up the hill, sounding like a bell. Oh, I'm even panting, man. That's the only downside about this place. Okay guys, this is the part where the horror movie begins. I'm like 1 minute away, but there's a dog barking. I don't know if the dog has been closed for. Can you guys hear it? And I sound like a bell. I'm actually so scared. Oh my god guys, if this is my time, tell mom and dad I love them and I shouldn't have come to Albania. I can't. My thing is I can't even see the dog and there's no car on the road. So even if I scream, there's no one to help me. But I'm walking and it's quiet. Okay, we're just gonna continue. We're just gonna continue walking. Okay, there's a car coming. I feel like I can walk quickly. There's a car's gonna pass. Like I'm literally 1 minute away, like it's literally just there. But I'm so scared, what the fuck? This is my sign to stop walking by myself. Like, excuse me, Miss Independent. You could have called an Uber. Okay, I don't know why the dog has stopped barking. But damn, I was actually scared. I thought it was my time to go. Like I would have died in Albania. At least I had fun though. I went to the beach. It's close to the beach. So a win is a win. My skin is breaking out. Guys, can you see my skin? Just look at my skin. You know what? We're gonna clear it when I get back home. I think I'm gonna sign off. I'm a bit tired, a bit sleepy. You know, my thing is I could have gone to the club today, but I'm the kind of person where if I feel off, I'm not gonna go just because I'm not gonna be in the best mood. So I'd rather just stay at home, or like I'd rather just keep to myself rather than like bring like weird energy to people, if that makes sense. So I think it's really time. It's time to sleep. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm just watching Sidemen right now until I fall asleep. But yeah, good night, guys. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the next day. I just woke up a couple of hours ago, but then I was just busy packing up my stuff. I'm going to a different city today. I'm going to a city called Vlorë. So I'm leaving Sarandi right now, and then I'm gonna head to Vlorë. It's basically still on the coastline. It's more or less like going from Mombasa to Diani, basically. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm thinking of leaving early, just so that I can get more time to explore that city. I don't know if that makes sense. And that's what we're gonna do today. So just come along with me. I don't think I have time to grab breakfast, but we're gonna leave it at that, if that makes sense. I also don't have storage, so I need to find a way to sort that out as well, but let's go together. Quick update. I'm currently at Vlorë. I don't know if it's Vlorë, but I hear them saying Vlora. Basically, the bus driver dropped me 50 minutes away from where I'm staying, but I was told the bus stops at what's this thing called? Like a 10-minute walk from where I stay. So I'm just like, what the hell? So I'm just here waiting for a taxi to come pick me up, and then I head there. It looks like a really, really beautiful city. Like I'm genuinely so excited and I can't wait to explore it. Also, the way to here was so beautiful, guys. Like I don't think you guys understand. Like it's like driving through the hills, but like you can see the sea as well. Like it was genuinely so beautiful. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the Uber or taxi, or whatever they call it basically. I don't know if they've texted me on WhatsApp. Let's have a look. I'm just waiting for the taxi basically, and then I'll be heading down to where I'm staying. I want to get ready, and as I said, I want to go for dinner somewhere really cute, just because I haven't eaten all day. I've just been on the road all day and I'm a bit tired basically, so we're just gonna go and yeah, explore the city. I'm genuinely so excited, like 10 out of 10. I just came back from the beach. I think I showed you guys, and I went to watch the sunrise, and then I swam for a bit. I have to hang my clothes by here so that they dry. Like, I'm hanging my bikini here and my pants that I went to the beach with, because I don't think they have like a drying rack or like a drying machine, which is fine. But then on the bright side, it's 28 degrees, so I know they're definitely gonna dry. But right now, I'm just gonna go into the city and explore the city. As I told you guys, I'm now in Vlorë. I don't know if it's Vlorë or Vlorë, but now I'm now in Vlorë, so we're just gonna go and explore the city and see what it's about. I'm wearing like a bikini top with like shorts and then just like slippers, because it's really, really hot and it's gonna be like 30 degrees today, so I can't wait. I'm gonna go to the beach in the evening, but for now I just thought maybe we should go grab some breakfast and just explore the city as it is and see what it's about. So that's what we're gonna do today.
You take it anytime, anywhere. In the square, so me no fear. Young as a woman, I will be there. People tell them I can't wine for me. People tell them I can't take care of me. Me feel it, and me feel it. Oh, me I feel really squeeze it. Y'all me want to feel all ya. Put me arms right around ya. Y'all give me kindness, hold me as I get in my life. Y'all me just want to squeeze ya. Put me things all around ya. Y'all give me kindness, hold me as I get in my life.
Hi guys, I just got back from having lunch and I was just walking by the coastline. I generally can't get over how beautiful this place is. Like, this place is actually so beautiful. Like, you can't lie, I cooked to this place. Like, I generally cooked. But I think I'm gonna start heading back to where I'm staying just to shower and like get ready for the evening, because I want to take sunset pictures as well, and I want to go to the beach and journal as well. So those are two things that I want to do. The food at that place was really, really good. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like 10 out of 10. That was my first meal of the day. I didn't eat breakfast because I don't know what I was doing in the morning. What did I do today morning? Oh yeah, I was swimming in the morning, so I didn't have time to have breakfast. But right now I'm gonna go and get some ice cream. I'm gonna look for some ice cream. Also, it's 30 degrees outside. It's so hot, but I'm not complaining, because when I go back to the UK, I'm gonna be sad. I'm actually gonna cry. Like, I'm not gonna have this weather for so long, so I might as well enjoy it while I'm here. But we're gonna go look for ice cream right now and see what I can find, and then yeah, I'll just continue with the day, I guess. I really feel like journaling as well. Like, I feel like there's a lot that I just want to get off my chest. Like, I've just been thinking a lot. I'm going to tell you guys what I've been thinking about when I get back. But let's continue exploring the city.
No problem. Bravo! Okay. What's your name?
Speranza.
Speranza?
Yeah.
I just Speranza.
Okay, can I try vanilla?
Hello? Yo.
I didn't wake up right now. I woke up like an hour ago, and I've just been showering and packing up because today is my last day. My flight is in the evening today, but I leave Vlorë at like 5 p.m. But I also need to check out quite early. As I told you guys yesterday, I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't end up going out, or I didn't end up going for dinner as well, because I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm just not feeling well. I just feel like it was a really bad headache, like the kind of headache that you get here. But then I was also feeling nauseous, so I was really confused as to what was going on. But I'm gonna go finish getting ready, and we're gonna go grab some good food. And I think I want to see the city one last time before I leave at 5 p.m. because it's now 9 a.m. and I have like a couple of hours to 5 p.m. So I think there are a couple of things that I can get done, or like I can see in the city. But it's a bit hot today actually. I was gonna wake up and see the sunrise, but as I told you guys, I genuinely wasn't feeling well. Like, I just feel so sick, and this is what happens when you post in real time. I usually post like 1 week after I'm done doing something, but then this time I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing something for myself, there's absolutely nothing bad can happen. But then I forgot that at the end of the day, like, not everyone wants the best for you. So it might be evil eye, it might be I just didn't hydrate properly yesterday and it was 30 degrees. So whatever it is, I need to get it sorted out. And let me just finish packing and getting ready, and then we just go explore the city one last time before I start heading to the airport. Guys, quick update. I don't know if you can hear me, but basically my flight has been delayed because the plane has technical issues. We were basically supposed to leave in 10 minutes, but they were like, we have to wait an hour or so. So I was supposed to get to London at around 2 a.m, but now I'm gonna get to London like at around 3 a.m, 4 a.m. Like, let me just laugh, because if you don't laugh you'll actually cry. Like, let me just laugh for real, because what can you do? Like, what can you actually do? Like, oh! Just laugh, because what can I even do? Like, okay guys, let me just laugh. If I don't laugh I'll actually cry. It's 1:46. My flight has been cancelled. I'm alone in a different country. Been pushed to tomorrow, 2 p.m. Let me actually just laugh, because if I don't laugh, I'll actually cry. Like, let me actually just laugh. Yeah.
I think that's why we waited there for so long.
Why would you tell me? Why would you tell me to wait here? Now these guys are actually pissing me off. Like, it's not even funny. And then I ask you for the number for the airlines, and then you start telling me that you don't know who I should call. Don't actually piss me off. Yeah, but we were told we are leaving at 12. Why would you tell me to wait here? I ask your colleague, and then he starts telling me that he doesn't know what we're supposed to do. You want me to call the airlines? How am I supposed to call the airlines? My UK number is not working. How do you want me to call the airlines? Don't actually piss me off.
Was there another bus that left?
Yes. Weren't we told yesterday we're leaving at 12?
I don't remember.
They were like, we're leaving at 12, but then now you tell me the bus has left already. I ask you, what do you want me to do? You take a photo of my passport.
Yeah, the photo was because you sleep here.
And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But why tell me wait here when you have no solution for me?
He was asking me what we're gonna do.
Okay, but why can't you update me and tell me there's nothing you can do?
I told you.
When I asked you.
Just calm, please. You slept. I didn't sleep from yesterday.
But so, let me tell you, no. I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to argue with you.
So
but then don't actually.
Close the phone and
I don't want to argue with you. This is actually upsetting me because don't actually piss me off. It's at 1:55. 1:55.
Yeah. So we need to go. I thought everyone was gonna wake us up. That's
who's gonna wake you up?
Expect us to just know things like.
Can I take a picture of this? So we have to order taxi.
Hi guys, my camera died and there's so much that has happened. I didn't end up recording only because my camera died, but I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Basically, as I said, yesterday the flight was cancelled, and then today morning, there's so much that happened today morning. I'll explain to you guys when I get home. But then today morning, the flight was supposed to leave at 1 p.m. but then it's been delayed to 2:30 p.m. And I think now they're generally taking the piss because this actually can't be real. But I'll explain to you guys what happened when I get home. I'm right now having a passion fruit milkshake. Generally really upset. So I'll let you guys know when I get home. Hi guys, so it's been a couple of days since I got back home. Actually, it hasn't been a couple of days, it's only been 3 days, but it's been 3 days since I got back home, and I just thought I should give you guys an explanation as to what was going on and why we were crying, why we were upset. I feel like you've seen like snippets of it, but then I haven't told you guys the full story of what was going on. But basically, first of all, it started off by me getting sick. The last few days I ended up getting really sick, and it was like, I don't know how to explain to you what I was feeling. I had like a really bad headache over here, like only this part. And then I just felt like super dehydrated. To be fair, I wasn't drinking as much water and eating as much food as I should have, considering it was 30 degrees and like every day I was walking in the city. So I should have eaten well, and I should have slept well, and I should have drunk so much water, but then I didn't do that. So I ended up getting sick, and also I just felt nauseous and I just felt body weakness. And at that time, I only had Flugon and my hay fever medicine in my bag and my painkillers. So those are the only medications I was using to treat myself. And then, so it started by that, and then I just started hydrating. So even on the last day while I was traveling to the airport, I wasn't feeling 100% well. I didn't even finish my food, the one that I ordered, because I generally was feeling sick. So that was the first issue. And I got to the airport 3 hours before my flight. Come to think about it, I got there earlier because I took the earlier bus. So I got to the airport like around 7 p.m. And then now my flight was like at midnight. And then when it got to 11:30 p.m., when we're about to board the flight, they tell us, oh my God, guys, we're going to have a 1 hour delay because the flight is having technical issues. So you guys are going to have to wait. You can't board the plane because we're having technical issues. And I'm like, cool, great, that's fine, problem. Cool, good and great, right? So by this time, it's now 12:30. We haven't had any update from these guys. And then it gets to 1:30. We haven't had any update as well. And we're like, what's actually going on here? So it gets to 2 a.m. Mind you, we're still at the airport, right? It gets to 2 a.m. and we're at the airport. And then someone comes and shouts and says, guys, your flight has been cancelled. At that point, I just started laughing because what do you mean it's 2 a.m. and this is when you know how to cancel my flight? 2 a.m. and they're like, your flight has been cancelled at 2 a.m. and it's been pushed to 2 p.m. the next day. So you start thinking about where you're going to sleep, where you're going to eat, just start thinking about so many things. And so I had to go through passport control again, show them my visa, and then I had to claim my bags again. I basically had to go through the whole process as if I was entering the country again. And then we were told to pick our bags, and then we were told to go to the information desk. And we were like, cool, great, that's fine, no problem. So we go to the information desk, and there are like 100 people waiting. There were so many people waiting, and we are like, right, so what happens here? And we're all just waiting there until around 3 a.m. And then someone comes and shouts and says, everyone follow me. Flight, if you're going to London and it's been cancelled, follow me. So we follow this guy and we go outside, and it's like a bus stop. And it's a bus stop at the airport. So all of us are just entering the bus and everything. And then we were taken to a hotel. And then we get to the hotel, and of course they start with families. They start with family of 5, family of 4, if you're 3 people, if you're 2 people. And then it gets to the individuals if you travel by yourself. Basically, like, for example, you see how I was by myself. So if you travel by yourself, we were the last people sorted out. And we were like the 5 of us who had traveled by ourselves. And this is the point where the story gets funny. Somebody tell me why the man at the reception looks at me and is like, are you okay with sharing a room with this man? I looked around and I was like, I know it's not me you're asking me that question. I actually know it's not me you're asking me that question. Because don't actually piss me off. This is at 4 a.m. and this is when you're asking me if I want to share a room with a man that I don't even know. First of all, I'm 21 years old. I'm 21 years of age. Let's start from there. And you're putting me in the same room as an old man. So I look at him and I'm like, I'm not sharing a room with anyone. Not with this man that I don't know. And first of all, for you to think that I was going to share a room with a man is insane. So I start crashing out on him. And I'm like, first of all, for you to put me in a room with a man is insane. It's diabolical. It's actually out of line because first of all, why would you even think that? I came here by myself and I'm entitled to my own room because it's not my fault that my flight has been cancelled. It has nothing to do with me. And then he looks at me and he's like, Always Airlines. But then I'm like, I'm in Albania. I only have an eSIM for data. My UK line wasn't working in Albania. So how do you want me to make a call? The only way I could make a call is WhatsApp. And these guys can only be contacted by email and by phone number. Mind you, this is at 4 a.m. So I end up arguing with this guy and I'm like, yo, please, I'm not sharing a room with this man. This is actually out of line. I'm not doing this. It's just too much and I'm busy fighting with him. Because why are you asking me to share a room with a man? I feel like I just felt like I was in a simulation because there's no way. What happened to decorum? Like, anyways. So I crashed out on him. And by the time we finished arguing back and forth, me fighting for my own room and him saying, I'm not giving you your own room. You have to share with someone, either with this man or with this lady. And I'm like, but I traveled by myself. I'm entitled to my own room. Yada, yada, all that stuff. We're busy doing back and forth. He ends up giving me my own room. So by the time he gives me my own room, it's at 5, right? And then by the time I end up showering, sleeping and everything, it's at 5:30. So by this time, I fell asleep around 5:36, and then I fell asleep. So I wake up the next morning at 10, just had 4 hours of sleep. I wake up at 10 a.m. and then it's 10 a.m. I shower, I get ready and everything. And then I go downstairs and I ask the guy at the front, what time is checkout? And then the guy at the front tells me that, oh yeah, he tells me checkout is at 11. Good and great. That's fine, no problem. So I go back upstairs to pick up my suitcase and then I come downstairs. Now, let me rewind back. Yesterday, the previous night when we were climbing the bus or when we were going on the bus, the guy tells us that because your flight is at 2 tomorrow and you're close to the airport, another bus will be coming to pick you guys up at 12. So make sure you're downstairs by 12 because you're going to be picked by 12 and then you're going to be taken to the airport for your flight at 2 p.m. So that's the information we were told. Good and great. Good communication, right? Then I come downstairs with my bags at 11 and I'm just chilling at the lobby, just minding my own business. And then now the owner of the hotel comes up to me and is like, oh, was your flight to London yesterday cancelled? And then I'm like, it was. And then he's like, but everyone else has left. Then I'm like, what do you mean everyone else has left? And then he's like, the bus came to pick people at 10:30 and everyone else has left. Then I'm like, but we were told we're being picked at 12. What do you mean everyone else has left at 10:30? How is the mathing? I do mathematics. How is 1 + 1 2? How did we end up leaving at 10:30 if we were told we're leaving at 12? So I look at him and I'm like, well, I'm sorry. The communication we were given yesterday is that we're leaving at 12. And then after that, we keep on going back and forth. He's like, you have to find your own way to the airport. And then I'm like, what? I'm asking him, why are you telling me at 11:30 that I'm supposed to find my way to the airport? Yet we were told we're going to be picked at 12. And then he's like, well, that's not my fault. You guys had a miscommunication. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just a hotel owner. I just hosted you guys. This has nothing to do with me. Whether you miss your flight, it has nothing to do with me. Yada, 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 and all that stuff. So I look at him and I'm like, well, I know damn well I'm not the only one who was told we're leaving at 12. A couple of minutes later, other people start coming down. Because as I told you guys, you remember we were told we're leaving at 12. So other people are coming down. And then at this time, it's like 11:45 when other people are coming down because we're all expecting the bus to come at 12. And then we're all waiting at the lobby. And then he starts saying, sorry, guys, there's nothing we can do. You guys should find your own way to the airport. And then that's when I start crashing out on him because first of all, I'm sick. Second of all, I want to go home. I'm generally tired of this journey. I'm tired of this country. It's hot. I want to go home now. My skin was breaking out. I forgot my retainers at home. There were so many problems following me. I generally just wanted to go home. I think you guys saw how my skin was breaking out at that time. My skin was not doing well. I just wanted to go home. And then you start telling me that, oh, you need to find your own way to the airport. I start doing a whole back and forth. And one thing about me, when I'm upset, I'm going to cry. And that's why I was crying because I was generally so upset about the whole situation where you first say the flight has been delayed and then you come in and say the flight has been cancelled at 2 a.m. and then I get to the hotel and then you start asking me to share a room with a man that I don't even know, and then we have a fight, and then I go to sleep and then I come downstairs, you tell me checkout is at 11, and then we're told that, oh yes, the bus was supposed to pick us up at 12, and then there was just too much going on, like frustrated in a whole other country. Mind you, as you guys know, I traveled by myself. So I'm frustrated in a whole other country and I don't know what to do. Albania is a country that only functions with cash. They don't do card, they only do cash. And I only had money on my card because, as I told you guys, I'm leaving the country. So I used up all my cash because I was just like, why would I go back to the UK with money that I can't change? Also, another thing is you can't find Albanian lek in the UK. You can only find it in Albania. So that's why I finished my cash because I was just like, I have physical cash. Why would I go back to the United Kingdom with physical cash that I can't change back to pounds? So I'm just like, okay, I finish all my cash. I have money on my card. I can use my card at the airport. I'll be fine. Mind you, to call a taxi, I have to call a taxi using cash. Like I'm supposed to pay by cash. They don't do card. I look for the nearest ATM. It's a 20-minute walk. So I'm just there sitting down doing the math. And I'm like, if I go to the ATM for 20 minutes, withdraw money, come back for 20 minutes, that's 40 minutes down. That's basically 2 p.m. That's basically 1:40 p.m. And then the drive to the airport, I was 40 minutes away from the airport. That's another drive to the airport that I haven't even made. Mind you, the flight leaves at what time? 2 p.m. So once again, we keep on arguing. He's like, don't record anything, idiot. And I'm there recording for evidence to send to Wizz Airlines because I was like, this is actually insane. Absolutely insane. So then finally, it was like, there were two girls who came downstairs as well. So it was the three of us. And then he was like, I'm going to call you guys a taxi to take you to the airport. And then he's like, it's on me. No, this is the receptionist telling us this, not the hotel owner. So the receptionist calls us Uber or like a taxi. And then we go to the airport and of course there's a line because there were two flights heading to London. And the check-in point was at the same point. So I go through that again. I have to go through passport control again, have to go put my bags again. Like, it's generally just a whole process all over again. And then it gets to 1:45, 1:55. We still haven't boarded our flight. We're still waiting. And then we look at the screen, it says your flight has been delayed. I said, there's no way. I said, there's actually no way. I said, my village people have cooked weapons against me because there's absolutely no way. What do you mean the flight has... What do you actually mean the flight has been delayed again? Again. Anyways, we ended up taking off at 3 p.m. and then I got to the UK by 6 p.m. And then when I get to the UK at 6 p.m., there was a train strike. So how are we getting home? How are we getting home? I generally felt like at that point it was actually a simulation. Like, got to a point where I started believing like, oh, this is happening because I posted on real time, like posted about my whereabouts on real time. Because most of the time when you see me posting on social media, I never post on real time. I usually wait like a couple of weeks or like a couple of days before I post where I am or like where I was. But then this time I was like, oh, nothing bad can happen. Like, just a silly little cheeky solo trip. Come to find out, my village people, wherever you are, my village people. Anyways, I ended up getting back home safely. But that was the whole shebang that happened at the airport that really made me cry. And I was genuinely just upset. And I was just like, I literally just want to go home. Like, I'm just done with this trip. Like, I just want to go home. I'm sick. I'm tired. My skin is breaking out. I literally just want to go home. Like, take me home at this point. Like, be on the next flight. Take me home right now. Anyways, the biggest takeaway out of this experience I would say is I would definitely go back to Albania. But if I was to go back to Albania, I'd go back with my friends and I'd make sure they know how to drive. Like, I wouldn't use public transport. That's number one. Number two, the weather was amazing, 100%. Don't get me wrong. Like, the weather, 10 out of 10. I love the weather, 100%. Number two, I wouldn't waste my time by going through the capital city. As much as the airport was there and it didn't make sense for me to land on the same day and then go down to the coastline for 5 hours. Mind you, I've had a 3-hour flight and my journey from here to the airport is 6 hours. So all that traveling didn't make sense for me to do it in one day. That's why I split my journey into me staying in the city for a bit and then now going down to the coastline. But would I go back to Albania? Yes, but I wouldn't spend time in the capital city because I just felt like there was nothing much to do. And as you guys know, I wasn't getting along with the food. I didn't like the food at all. Just wasn't doing it for me. So I'd go straight down to the coastline and just spend my time at the coastline the whole time. But yeah, that was my whole experience. And I hope you guys have learned one thing or two from my experience. Wizz Airlines, count your days. Wherever you are, Wizz Airlines, count your days. My village people, if you're watching this, my village people, wherever you are, count your days as well. Because there's actually no way you guys cooked such weapons against me at the airport. You made me crash out at the airport. I really don't like shouting at people. I don't like crashing out on people. Like, I really don't. But then at that point, that place had really pissed me off. A specific hotel we went to had really, I don't even remember the name. I look at the Google Maps and I have time. But that hotel really, really pissed me off. And I really wasn't happy with the receptionist, but because why are you actually telling me to share a room with a man? Are you cray-cray? Actually looked at me and was like, are you willing to share this room with a man? Are you actually insane? An old man at that. What happened to protecting women at all costs? Like, that's why I genuinely crashed out, because I was like, there's actually no way. Like, you actually don't respect me at all. So definitely go back to Albania. But yeah, I'd go to Albania, definitely. But maybe if I know how to drive and if I've gone with my friends and like, it's just not me by myself, because it just felt so overwhelming that I was like stuck in a whole country by myself. And I was just scared and I was just like, damn, like anything can happen right now. Like, I'm generally just in another country. And first of all, they need to fix this whole thing of cash only. Like, why? Why actually using cash only? Like in 2025, why don't we use card? Why don't we have card payments everywhere? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this yap session. I hope you guys enjoyed my solo trip as much as I did. And if I do decide to make another solo trip next year, I'll make sure you guys come along with me. Would I go Europe again? I'm really thinking of going to Asia. I really want to travel to Asia. So we're going to save up. Actually, since I'm graduating next year, what if I gift myself a graduation trip to like Asia? I'm going to start saving up for that right now. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's what happened. And that's why I was crashing out. That's why I was crying. That's why there were so many emotions. And all in all, I really hope you enjoyed the vlog. And what else do I have to say? I love you guys, and I hope you watch this video until the end. I've edited a video for you guys for 2 hours. Please sit down and watch me as you eat. Okay, let me stop threatening you guys. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, guys. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. And that's it. Actually, there's nothing else I have to say. I've given you guys a good story time. Bye bye, guys.
Me and my girls in the weekend is time. I know you see it and I know you want more. What you say? What you want?